Hey everyone, and welcome to another Star Wars Games Update, where we bring you all of the latest and greatest in Star Wars gaming news. Today we're gonna be going over the big news drop regarding the announcement of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Remake, a game that many of us have heard and known about for a while now thanks to plenty of leaks. But it wasn't until today that the news was made official that yes, we will be finally getting a modern version of an old classic, and believe it or not, it's gonna be quite different than the original was in many ways. And whether or not people are gonna like that, well, that's a whole different story. In addition to this, we also have some Star Wars Hunters leaked images to go over as well. And yeah, let me tell ya, the game ain't looking half bad too. And before we get into any of that, a quick reminder that if you do like these type of videos, then be sure to give it a like to show your support for this update series and the content within it. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Today, Aspyr Media revealed their long-awaited project, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic Remake, within the 2021 PlayStation Showcase. This game has been rumored plenty, but now we know it's for sure a real thing. And while the teaser trailer didn't show much other than a pretty badass 3D rendition of Darth Revan, it has led to a lot of questions which I'm gonna answer in today's video. As we all know by now, the game is being developed by Aspyr Media, who to date have only had experience porting old classic Star Wars games to the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch. So when the leaks first got out that they were working on such an ambitious project, then it's understandable why so many people were reluctant to believe it. And that's one of the first questions people have. How is a company that's never made a game of their own able to pull something like this off? And yeah, you're not wrong in thinking about that, but the answer for this is that Aspyr have actually been on a big hiring spree, busy recruiting some of the best talent in the industry who have experience making full-fledged games. Along with the fact that they also brought in some of the devs of the original KOTOR from BioWare too. So that's pretty big alone on itself. Not to mention that they're also working together with Sony Interactive Entertainment on this game, which according to Orion Kellogg from Lucasfilm Games has been very important, as Sony has been helping Aspyr in making the best possible game using their wealth of knowledge and experience. And as any PlayStation player will tell you that, yeah, Sony Interactive Entertainment have a lot of experience making good quality games. Which of course leads straight to question number 2. Why is the KOTOR Remake going to be a PS5 exclusive only? This is one of the main questions people have for the game right now, as it goes without saying that still not many people even have a PS5 to begin with. And the PC and Xbox players missing out on a game this big is no doubt a real downer. Especially when the original KOTOR first released on the Xbox, so yeah, there's a lot of history there on that platform. However, the reasoning here is that because Sony invested and worked so much themselves together with Aspyr on their remake, then it's not surprising to hear that they would want exclusivity rights for it. Kind of like how that rumored Mandalorian game will be an Xbox exclusive, and the tables will be turned where PlayStation players will be the ones missing out on that one. That all said, there is some good news here, at least for PC players, as the KOTOR Remake will only truly be a PS5 exclusive at launch, meaning it will eventually get a PC port sometime after its initial release. This has already been confirmed by both Aspyr and Lucasfilm Games, despite of course the marketing by Sony choosing to ignore this fact. And lastly, the next big question people have for the remake is just how closely will it resemble the original? And well, as of right now, all we officially know is that the remake is being made from the ground up from scratch, brand new engine, assets, and everything. But unofficially, from the leaks that we did hear from before, Aspyr Media is working together with Lucasfilm Games to make a canon version of KOTOR, meaning that there will be without a doubt elements from the original that will be changed in the remake. So this could mean that certain dialogue could be changed, character appearances, and even locations too. But of course still retain the same soul and idea that the original had. Again, I do want to clarify that this information came straight from the leaks of last year, so keep in mind that while this hasn't been yet confirmed, it is also likely to happen considering Lucasfilm Games has spoken about working with Aspyr on making changes from the original game, which right now we can only assume are canon-based. Now as for when the game will be released, that part is still unknown and it's likely it won't be coming out anytime soon. Considering we didn't get any actual gameplay footage, nor even the ballpark of when the release could happen, probably means they're still not at that stage of development, and until they are, we won't be getting a release date or even gameplay footage. I mean, look at LEGO The Skywalker Saga. TT Games have been working on that game for even longer, and they still don't have a firm release date to share yet. So odds are we may be waiting for quite some time until we get even something for the KOTOR Remake. Next up, we also got our first look at yet another upcoming Star Wars game, all thanks to leaks as well. Official screenshots of the Zynga-made Star Wars Hunters were leaked through a Facebook and Instagram advert that shows us the game in action and how it will generally look like. Something that we no doubt have been wanting to see for quite some time now. Personally, I'm really liking the colorful and almost cartoonish art style the game has, which for some reason seems to remind me a lot about Overwatch. In the screenshots, we see stormtroopers, Wookiees, Jawas, bounty hunters, Sith warriors, and even a droid Jedi as playable characters. The game also appears to be quite team or possibly clan focused, with one side being named the Gundarks, featuring a Gundark as the team logo and mascot. Something that I didn't quite expect, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Having said that, I am a bit iffy on the whole microtransaction part, as we did get a shot of the in-game store here along with the different currency types. Which, no doubt, screams mobile game trash, but I don't know. Other than that one part, so far after seeing this, I'm feeling a lot more optimistic about the game, and now looking even more forward to the pre-release coming later this year. And that will do it for the Star Wars Games update. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share it, and subscribe to the channel to not only support it, but to keep up with Star Wars news, gaming, and canon lore released every week. And consider following me on Twitter and Facebook to never miss out on the latest Star Wars content. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.